So here we have our tractor shed, and I'm just wanting, since we've built this gap was here, and I put a little door on and open it. There we are, a little door that's just swung freely. I mean, it does stay shut and everything, but I want to put a little latch on it. It'd be ideal if I could put some steel sheeting on it to keep the weather off, because it's only wood. That's a piece of plywood, and that's an old door that's been taken off somewhere else, so I thought I'd use it here. So I want to put a latch on, and at some point I want to sheet it, that gap here down, widen this bit sheeted just down to the door. They're just reinforcing to hold this piece on, because they're just them at IAE. Gate hangers, they are them steel box section posts. There's three, there's one at the top there, it wants welding there, so I've just added that literally yesterday. That one and that one goes into ground. Sorry about it, it's covered in oil, that one. But that one's there, and then there's a weld here where I've welded and put the second one on. I didn't make the door was made professionally by someone when we were doing those milking parlour. We were making the doors for the milking parlour. I asked if he could do one for you. But here's my latch I've made. So they're not really made, it's just, so this is where we park tractors and that, but sort of made. It was a spring loaded latch, so I've taken the spring out, I've drilled a hole, so like that. It's a bit hard doing it one-handed, so like that'll go to there, that bit stops it, and it'll come out, so the bolt holds it from coming up way out. But if I shut the door, I want to make it so you can open it from both sides, so I bolt it on there. And what I'm thinking of doing, you'll see when I'm doing it, is stick that through the wood to the other side so you can flick it out. I'll show you a door that I did a few years ago where I did the exact same thing as what I'm wanting to do with this. Is I made one for here. This is an old door with a proper steel sheeted. I think it's, I don't know what name is it for that steel. But anyway, can you see there? That's connected to the same latch what I've just shown you. And it's not locked at the minute. There, it's locked. And it's open. See, it's a proper. See? Just a proper. That's what I want to do down there. With that bit. So, yeah, my job is, what I'm going to do is weld a piece a bit longer on the handle, what you can see. Weld it a bit longer and weld a lump on that sticking up where my little finger's waving up there, so I can get to it both ways. But yeah, one job at a time. I'll have to drill a hole in the wall when I've done it and that, so yeah, stay tuned. So this is what I'm meaning. Connecting this piece of steel that I've got, weld it on there so it makes the latch further in and out. So here we are. I know it's not pretty, but it's just extended. Just extended the handle of it out. It's not. I'm not the best welder in the world, but I mean it's only a little latch that's not really going to have much pressure on it. It's just going to be open close, not like it's going to be holding the job together, holding shed up or out like that, is it? So I can just, don't have to be the best job. It's a stick welder, stick welder. We used to have, that's a newer one. We just had one before the time model before or whatever, and it broke. So that's a newish style of welder, but it's just a stick welder. It's just your bog standard welder. So yeah, don't be judging me. So this is where I'm up to, as you can see. Just got me starting all off. So if I can get this out. So it just wants drilling. Another drill one to about here, and then hopefully we'll get there. Right, try a smaller drill bit. Bloody cold though. Found that right. Ran out of battery, back in a minute. So you can basically see what I'm doing. Just needs joining up, maybe a little bit more is what I'm thinking, but I'll try it and see what it does. So last night after milking I've welded this piece on here. So you saw me weld this piece on, so then I've welded this piece on here, so when it's in I've still got a handle on the other side. Where I'll show you now is, and also if you've seen I've drilled that, so that will stick through, so that's what I use to open it. You'll probably see better when I've done it. So this is the bit that I've welded on, so I've still got a handle on this side. So I'll screw this on, and then that'll go to there, and then just don't hold it, it's a bit hard doing it one-handed. That'll go to there. So yeah. Hopefully it works. We'll go in, won't we? First problem, need to take these little washers off. I hope it works. Oh, drop your screw. No, that's what you should do. What you've got to do. Can't remember that. Throat screw ink mark. Still works. Last one. A bit stiff. I think since it is a bit stiff, it's about now. I think it's once you used it a few times, it's just newness, you know. I think it'll just wear in a bit better after a bit of use and that. So yeah, I think we've done alright there, and it sticks out a fair way, doesn't it? So. that. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, that is a bugger. The bloody drill. No, that is a bugger. Can't get drilling. Be back in a minute. Oh dear me, can't get drill. So there we have it. Job done. I'll come through. Done. Shut up and done. As you'll have seen in the bit before, that I had a bit of a problem drilling hole because the bloody me hammer drill that I've got, there isn't enough room there for get me drill hole because it would have, it's too narrow, so I had to go and use a combi drill. If anyone knows what that is, it's a bit smaller. It only just fitted in the drill and the drill bit. If I had smaller drill bits, I'd been able to do it, but that hammer drill were a bit too big. And also, what needs doing now is, as you can see, it's just drilled into concrete. What I always do is I always put like a little bit of steel around it with the hole in, because you see, when you drill concrete and you put a pin in, with it rattling and doing, sometimes it can start pulling concrete out, like make the hole wider. I'll show you what I did. I'll just show you what I did. And this is what I'm meaning here. And so you put a bit of steel. I welded that bit on. That bit already here. This main bit, I welded this bit on. Because, like I say, when you put the pin in, it just holds it better. You see, if you had like a cow or something headbutt it and it's just into concrete, you can flick it out and make the hole bigger, and then you've got the holes bigger, and that's what I'm meaning anyway. So I put a little bit of steel here, you see, and it'll just help hold it. But you see, I don't want to put the steel on because I don't know if that's perfect, because like I've said before, see, it's shut now. As I said before, I want to sheet this little gap, sheet it down, and I don't know how it's going to just work with it coming down to the door, because I want it on this side, so water will run down and then fall this side, not fall behind the door and wet the shed and that. So if I have to move it, I've got a bit, it's not the end of the world. Whilst if I've drilled that steel and that and made a bit, it'll be harder for undo my problem. But yeah, next job will be, I want to put some like aluminium sheets on there, something to make it not rat away because of rain and that. And I don't know if to put that as aluminium, this piece here, or just normal roofing sheets like them tin sheets there, like what the parlour's made out of. So I don't really want to, you know, make this door permanent if I'm going to change it. So that's really what I want to do anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed me making me little thing. It's just, it probably weren't that interesting, but I just thought I'd show you what. Sorry, I'm moving the camera instead at large, and just thought I'd show you, just, you know, might interest someone. But yeah, Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it.